Hey guys, guess what I just watched? I mean, okay, it's probably the title, but I just watched Chainsaw Man: The Reze Arc movie. So good, so good. I recommend. Um, where do I start? It's good. It's very good. 9.8 out of 10. I will definitely talk about spoilers because this is the fucking. I read the manga, so technically I was spoiled completely, but or like knew what was gonna happen. But that shit is so good. If you're not a Chainsaw Man fan, I feel like you just can still enjoy it because it's very concise. It didn't fall into the fucking what the what was the other anime movie that I watched that ended abruptly? Yeah, Dandaran had a movie, not a good movie. That shit was not a movie. It was a episode marathon. Understand? Like multiple episodes at once. And if you watch Dandaran, you know that bitch. Like every episode ends on a cliffhanger, and that it happened on the movie because at the end of an episode there's a cliffhanger. Nope. There like or it didn't not do that for fucking the movie, right? But that was Dandaran. Chainsaw Man. This is its first movie. I'm pretty sure the first season was came out like super fucking long ago. That was fun. I enjoyed it, but um, it's good. It's good, guys. It's good, right? But the movie, God, that was amazing. Reze is one of the more really interesting characters that I really like in Chainsaw Man. And it was good. Like literally, like thematically, like from meeting her to the very last time you see her in the series to the when she fucking dies. Understand? The fucking spoilers I already said, right? Like the whole thing is in the movie, and it's rewarding. Understand? Like the first phase of like the relationship with Denji, when they met, that shit was good. It was feels good. I knew it was gonna happen, so I wasn't falling for it. But they were getting naked. Okay, they weren't fucking, but if you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. But like, it's good. Understand? I remember when I read the manga, I was like feeling it. I was like, holy shit, the romance. I love the fucking. It's good, right? Um, and to like the point where like she revealed she was the bomb devil. The whole like, um, like her singing in fucking Russian, like that point where like it was a twist of like, oh shit, she's not just a girl, she's a killer. You know, that was like, holy shit, that was good, right? The whole reveal. Not that surprising. Low key, there was a lot of foreshadowing to the point where like, if you watched the trailer and you were paying attention to the movie, you would have seen it coming. Understand? Like they kept always zooming in on her neck, which had the pin. You know, um, fucking spoilers, but like it's you could have missed it, right? But like they were doing it like a million fucking times. Like they would zoom in on her or like a close up shot, literally on her neck, and it has the pin and the circle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is that? It's a fucking weird looking choker. Like no one fucking wears that. I'm cursing a lot. It was good. It was good. It wasn't blatant, but if you were paying attention, you would have been spoiled, or like not been surprised for when she did the thing, especially because in the movie, they say like the bomb devil, she's here, right? Or in the trailer, they say that. It's like put two and two together. There's a fucking pin on her neck, and the trailer is like, oh, she's the bomb. Boom. Oh, that was so good. Every explosion, amazing. Every time she said boom, amazing. The body horror, amazing. Literally, what else? What you should fucking watch the movie. I think just like there was a point of like, dude, she had so much aura, right? Because first of all, you're the fucking bomb devil, right? Like everyone fears bombs. You're gonna be super powerful. Um, but like at first, when you first meet her, Reze, she's just a girl, right? It's like, oh, and she works at a cafe. How neat. And then Denji goes to her and like falls in love with her, even though he's like, I don't want to fall in love with her because I'm technically in love with Makima. And I don't want to not love Makima, right? He was on about that. Um, and then they go to the pool and like, holy shit, she's kind of freaky. But then she gets jumped by like some like serial killer, or not a serial killer, but he's a serial killer. I don't think he's a devil hunter, like a civilian devil hunter. He's just a crazy fucking guy that wants power, or wants power, not like the blood fiend. That's what says the point, right? Right. So they gave that guy. Listen, I forgot his fucking name. I'm just gonna the fucking the lunatic, the psychopath, the fucking serial killer, right? He had a scene by himself where he's talking to Typhoon, the Typhoon Devil. That was cool. It gave him a good amount of aura, right? I feel weird saying aura so often now, but he had good aura, right? He was like, holy shit, this guy's a fucking menacing. He's a, cold-blooded murderer. He skinned people alive, and then, skinned a woman and her child and showed it to the husband. It was like, and then bro was like, kill me, fucking kill me. Like, you kill my wife and my kid. What's the point, right? Like, the serial killer's a fucking maniac, right? He's working with the Typhoon Devil, but clearly he's not on par with the Typhoon Devil because he's asking her for a favor, right? So, this is gonna be over 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I try to keep it like 10 minutes. It's 6 minutes in. We're gonna fucking, but he was talking to the Typhoon Devil, so like clearly serial killer, Typhoon Devil, right? So when serial killer wants to murder fucking Reze, right? Reze's down here because like she's just a fucking girl. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't know anything technically, maybe. So then he's trying to kill her, but then she kills him, and then when Typhoon Devil or Reze's like, you're the one that made the storm. You're the one keeping us locked in the school, keeping us here. And then Typhoon Devil's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Lady Reze. Lady Reze? What do you mean? You respect this random girl that is clearly not what she seems? She's up there. That was good. I was telling Abraham that. I was like, I'm going to repeat that exactly. Because that was so fun to see. Everything was animated amazingly. The Typhoon Devil was animated amazingly. Good stuff. I think the fights. Listen, you watch the movie for the fights. Understand? Okay, here's the thing. It feels like I'm dumbing it down. It's like, guys, it's just animation. Blah blah blah. Demon Slayer, right? No. Okay, okay. It sounds like I'm putting down Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is also amazing, right? But the fights, they're imbued with emotion, right? But there is a point where it's just shit's just happening. They're fighting. You know what I'm saying? They're never talking about like strategy or whatever the fuck. No, they're fucking beating the bricks out of each other. And it's fun to see. All the creative uses of the Bomb Devil's powers was cool. Chainsaw Man, his personality was on display with his powers, I'd say. I feel like obviously Chainsaw Man his whole series is his series, you know what I'm saying? So they can, explore his powers as much as possible, or like however long it has to take for them to do that, right? But for how brief the Bomb Devil was part of the story in the whole movie, she takes up the whole movie, but in the overall arcing series, right, from like chapter 1 to chapter however many there's gonna be, she's very brief because she's only an arc, right? They explored all the possibilities of her powers. Her leg turned into a nuke. Her dress was like little dynamites. Her head was a fucking bomb. That was a good body horror moment when she was growing mold in her body, right? That was an attack from one of the devil hunters. Like they were doing on her. She decapitated herself and threw her head into the building and said boom, and her head went boom, guys. It sounds like a fucking child being like, guys, dude, when this happened, that was fucking crazy. It's so gnarly. But no, I think it's a super creative use of her powers. And it was animated amazingly. I feel like I could say that. I'm not fucking editing shit into this, so you're just gonna have to imagine it or go watch the movie yourself. They modulated like the speed very well. That's the only best way I could put it. Because like obviously shit's flying, like everything's fucking happening, this and this, right? But when there's a key moment, the camera slows down and focuses on her like snap. First of all, that was amazing. Whenever she would snap, so good. Because like there's a little ding, ding every time she snapped, like a little pin like coming out of the thing. That was so good. It would be like a really wide angle lens and onto her hand, right? And then like there would be like light in between her fingers because like the sparks flying, and like, she would just send fucking bombs everywhere, explosions everywhere. So good. Um, yeah. Watch the thing. Watch the thing. What did I say my score yet? I said 9.8 out of 10. Only reason it's not a 10 out of 10, it ended. You know what I'm saying? Or like, there's not more of it. That sounds like a fucking cheap ass answer to say that, but there's no such thing as a perfect movie. Understand? I just can't think of anything that was bad about it. To be honest with you. Yeah. You know, good anime movie. You should go watch it if you haven't. Uh, I'm glad I watched it. Uh, what else I have to say about it? We watched it in 3D, elevated. That shit was immediately elevated. My brother Abraham, he was like, "Oh, it reminded me of like 3DS 3D, where it's just like, where it's clearly just like layers of like drawings, right? Like in front of each other. Did not look bad. Understand, that shit looked amazing. Cinema. It's fucking cinema, bro. The music was really good. You have to take my word for it, bro. I don't feel like explaining it. You just have to know. It's just, it fucking felt good. Understand? Like the movie, like you're not supposed to notice it and you don't, right? But I did notice when they were in the car and like, fuck, I forgot what song was playing, but Denji was coming back to life and you could hear it like in the, it was like a really, really deep electric guitar that sounds like an engine starting. When that was playing, I was like, holy shit, I recognize that song and I know what's about to happen. He came back to life. That was cool as fuck. Reze's character is super interesting because like you're convinced that like, oh, she's acting. This entire thing, it was an act to her. She wasn't actually trying to like, you know, she didn't actually have feelings for Denji. She was just trying to get to his chainsaw heart. She didn't care about Denji's heart. But then like there's a beach scene where she's like why did you revive me? Because she was basically dead, right? But he did, and he even covered her with his shirt, right? Because again, she was naked. Dude, she was fucking naked for like the whole fight. Okay, she's not like booty ass fucking like and like tits out naked. She has like, I think she's like a bra looking thing, but over the bra it's like from here down it's like dynamite sticks, like a dress kind of thing. But she was in her like white ass panties. You know what I'm saying? So she was practically naked for like half of the movie, covered by explosions. Understand? I keep saying she's naked, but besides the point. But Denji covered her with his shirt, right? Like at the beach, right? This was after like they fought and you know like the whole thing, everything calmed down. But she's like, I was like, why didn't you kill me? And then he's like, I don't know, or he says something, but I'm getting ahead of myself. And she's like, what if I kill you right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, would that change your feelings, right? And he had this whole spiel about like, you're faking it, but there's a little bit of real in there. And then she like comes up to him and like they're about to kiss, and snaps his fucking neck. And then he's just laying on the ground paralyzed. And then she leaves. She's like, you fucking dumbass, you naive piece of shit. She didn't say piece of shit, right? And then she leaves. I was like, this is me running away now, right? I don't know. It's just like, it's almost like his innocence that it's so heartwarming, because it's like, he's like, I'm gonna be at the cafe tomorrow. Like, you better come. That's so sweet. It's so sweet. Because, like, he has every reason to be like, fuck this bitch. Like, she fucking killed the fuck out of me. And gave me a hard time in this and this and this. Right? And then she is giving no reason for him to have this much faith, right? Especially after everything. And then, like, then the next couple shots are, like, or the next moments are her, like, at a train station. And she's like, oh, she's getting on the train. And then the train like whizzes by and she's still standing there. And I was like, oh, Words are words, but actions speak louder than words. This cheesy ass line, but like, you know, she cared. She cared, and she was like, she started. There was a scene where she was walking to work, and like way earlier in the movie when you first meet her, right? They repeated that same like line, so you know where she's going. She's like, oh, she's going back. She's going back. She gets interrupted by Makima, and Makima fucking kills the shit out of her. The end, but like the final shot was like Denji in the cafe, like you see the back of his head through the window, and then she's like, I never went to school too. Ah, God. Fuck, that hit, bro. That hit so good. I don't know. I think it's like a tsundere fucking thing. You know, it's like she fucking hated him, but she liked him at the very end, and she fucking died. Good movie. Amazing movie. I don't know. Fuck. I know his name. Fujimoto? Oh my god. Imagine it's not Fujimoto, though. I'm gonna look that up just in case I'm fucking wrong. Sorry, guys. My desk is a mess again. Dude, the last video was, oh, my desk was clean. Lasted like 5 seconds. Chainsaw Man. Author. Yeah. Tatsuki Fujimoto. That's what I was gonna say. I was just making sure. He writes tragic ass fucking shit, bro. This was a tragic. At the end of the day, this was a romance movie. If you can believe it or not, this was a romance movie with a tragic ass ending, bro. Banger. Okay, I'm not gonna drag this any longer. Watch the movie. I'm pretty sure those are all my thoughts. If I forget something I said, forget to mention anything, you'll probably hear about it one day. I don't fucking know. Yeah.